So the Human Gait Cycle. The Human Gait Cycle goes from heel strike to heel strike. And we're talking about this in relation to a single reference limb. So I'm going to talk about the right limb. So one cycle goes from heel strike to heel strike. And there are these different parts of it, right? So here's a representation of the gait cycle. Here are some line diagrams that show you what's happening with that reference limb. This is showing you that we have a right stance and a right swing. So we have a right stance where we're supporting our weight with our right limb, and then we have a right swing where our right limb is off the ground and moving forward. And we have a left swing and a left stance. And we have this period where we have double support. So our swing phase is about 40% of the gait cycle, and our stance phase is about 60% of the cycle. And for about 20% of the cycle, we have double support. So let's look at what the gait cycle is. So we start gait cycle at heel strike. Our foot goes flat. Our knee flexes, we come forward, and we start to drive our body upwards. Our knee goes into extension as we come up and over our center of mass. We come up and over that stance leg. Our heel comes up, our toe comes up, we go into swing, and then we come down to heel strike. So just in reference to our right limb, one cycle, heel strike, foot flat, stance, heel up, toe up, swing, heel strike, and that ends one cycle. So let me do it again. So our right limb, one cycle, goes from heel strike to foot flat, up and over into stance where my center of mass is the highest, heel up, toe up, right swing, heel down. So that's what happens on the right limb. What's happening at the same time with the left limb? Okay, well, we'll start again with the right limb at heel strike at the beginning of our cycle. So at right heel strike, we go into foot flat. Our left heel is lifting from the ground. We're going up and over into right stance as our left toe is lifting the ground and going into swing. It comes around to heel strike. When we get to heel strike and go into foot flat, our right heel is coming off the ground. Then we have right toe off and right swing, while our left leg is in stance. And then finally we come down to right heel strike, and that ends the gait cycle before we go into foot flat. And that's one gait cycle.